Hello guys, my name is Diego Pacheco and this is another Java video. Today I want to talk about embedded HTTP server in the JDK, which can be used for implementing a health checker or um, observability and providing insights of the application. A little and small disclaimer here. This is a Sun package solution, so in theory this could be removed in future JDKs, but as we know in Java we are sort of having a little internal civil war at the moment because there's maybe happening what happened with Python 2 and Python 3. Part of the community is moving forward to the JDK 17 and others are kind of stuck with Java 8. Majority of the apps are running on Java 8 and there are SDKs providing outside of Oracle providing support for Java 8, like Correcto, for instance. I think they renewed the support for Java 8 to 2026. All right, so at least 2026 you can use this code in a safe way, right? So besides this minor disclaimer, I want to say that this is cool for one reason: it's a standard JDK, all right, and no dependencies, right? And that's the part where I like it because then we can use in libraries we can use in solutions and we do not create binary coupling because it's on the SDK. That's the part why I like it. But there's this disclaimer about the send package, okay? Let's take a look how we do this. So I created an embedded health checker here. So I defined the port, which I use it 88888, and I have a server, which is my HTTP server. So HTTP server is from the package consun.net HTTP server. And if we take a look at my POM in my Maven, you will see I only have JUnit, right? So really no dependencies. That's from the standard library. And the name con.sun.net also emphasizes that. So here I created a method called start where we're gonna boot up the server. So you do hp server.create and then you need to pass a netsocket address, right? So basically here I'm listing localhost 8888 and you're gonna create handlers, right? So you're gonna have paths and handler. So I create a path called HC for health checker and I provide an instance of my handler. Then I'm setting null for this executor, and then I do a server.start. Now let's see the handler. So the handler, you just need to implement HTTP handler, and you only need to provide one method, which is the handle method, where you're gonna have HTTP exchange. So what I'm doing here, I'm setting the response as 200. The response header is also as 200, and then you do a output string, and then you write bytes, right? So I'm gonna write 200, and then I close it, and that's it. For stop, I just stopping the server with no delay, and I have a method here to get the server as URL. So I create the URL object with localhost and the port /hc, so I can easily create a URL object, right? With that, we can go to my JUnit and we can test this thing. So we just do embedded the HC server.start, and then here I'm creating a scanner, and I'm creating the scanner on the URL of the server. And what I'm doing here, I'm opening the string on the URL object, and then the scanner gonna read text and words for me. And as you know, I write the string 200, and then I assert that that's not new and that status is 200. So I can run here and we can see working. And finally, I just stop the server. There we go. We can see that's fully working, right? So that's it. That's how we can create an embedded HTTP server in Java that has several of the use cases like health checkers and observability. I hope you guys like it. See you next time. Take care. Cheers.